So I made a poll not too long ago about what my next video should be, and you guys voted Sasuke vs Zoro among the other two. And I know I dropped one of them first, but I just had to. But now, this Sasuke vs Zoro video is normal stats, because I already made an equal stats video on this a couple of months ago. You guys should go check it out. I also dropped Naruto vs Luffy a little over a month ago, so since a battle on the protagonist of both respective shows has been done, why not make a battle on the deuteragonist? And for this video, I'll be using EMS Sasuke after he joins the war and has gotten used to his abilities versus current Zoro from the manga, so you get the story, let's jump right into it. When it comes to EMS Sasuke, after getting used to his new eyes, he finally surpassed Itachi and even scales relatively to KCM Naruto. He is able to equally match him in power and speed, so much so that he can keep up with him mid-combat and match Naruto's power with his own by adjusting his techniques to his chakra ratio. On multiple occasions, they are both able to combine and synchronize attacks without cancelling each other out, and Sasuke does this using his Amaterasu and Inferno style. He also has the Susanoo, which drastically raises his durability, giving him the ultimate defense. In just its ribcage form, he is able to block off one of Jubito's attacks with the Susanoo hand, and in its superior forms, its durability would increase even further and his attack potency also greatly increases as it raises his attack power and amps his ninjutsu attacks to the max, like his Chidori, Inferno style and lightning attacks as well. So, he's solid. Moving on to Zoro. Zoro is easily in the low Yonko level tier, being the vice captain of the Straw Hats Pirates and the right-hand man to the captain, which is Luffy. In the Battle of Wano, he is able to consistently match King the Wildfire and ultimately defeat him. Having infused Conqueror's Haki into his attacks, he is able to neck King's Lunarian durability and cut right through him. Interestingly, prior to this battle, Zoro in his fight against the two Yonko could cut Kaido's skin on multiple occasions, proving that he has enough AP to cut the most durable character in One Piece. Of course, this isn't to say for a fact that Zoro scales neck and neck to Kaido, because he doesn't. That's not what I'm saying, but it's obviously implied that Zoro can damage characters on that level, as he's even able to briefly outspeed and overpower Kaido, cutting him deep enough to scar him in his hybrid form, which in it is at his strongest and most durable, so Zoro is obviously lethal. Now, with all that being said, EMS Sasuke should take this mid-difficulty at best. The major reason being that his attack potency consistently scales higher and is much more lethal than Zoro. Zoro's attack potency for the most part should be in the continent level ranges, and while going all out with his strongest attacks, it should ramp up to multi-continent at best, but Sasuke's feats are much more impressive, being able to consistently match characters like KCM Naruto, who is superior to any character Zoro has ever had to face. And when looking at the battle prowess and skill of these two characters, they are both top-tier swordsmen with impeccable swordplay. Zoro having more raw physical power and Sasuke showing better precision and finesse. And with the Sharingan, which gives him multi-step recognition, Sasuke will be able to read Zoro's sword strikes and parry them with minimal effort. And while Zoro is definitely more ferocious, having attacks that can decimate entire mountains in a few strikes, Sasuke's Susanoo gives him some form of ultimate defense, which will be difficult for Zoro to get through. At best, Zoro will be able to crack open and destroy the ribcage Susanoo, but utilizing its full form, its durability would be too tough to get through. Big and strong enough to completely cloak Naruto's Kurama avatar with its majestic attire. And like I said earlier, the Susanoo isn't just for defense, it also amps Sasuke's attack power. In this form, it can make giant Amaterasu flamed arrows and swords to cut Zoro down. And while Zoro could probably just block and guard some of them, the Amaterasu still burns through anything Zoro has, so he's going to be in big trouble. Zoro will surely be able to slice apart Sasuke's fireball jutsu with his Firefox style, but in the case of Amaterasu, slicing it apart wouldn't put it out. And if that lands on Zoro, it's going to burn him to a crisp. And Zoro doesn't really have much going for him in this fight except for his sword strikes and sword play, and Sasuke can pretty much counter all of that with just his Susanoo. On the other hand, Sasuke has a bunch of ways to kill Zoro. Like I mentioned earlier, there's the Amaterasu. Sasuke also has tons of lightning attacks in his arsenal to shift things in his favor. And sure, Zoro is extremely durable. Like, the dude is tough and he can endure a lot of pain, that should go without saying. After all, he was able to block the combined attack of two Yonko and still kept fighting for a short while, even after having like 20 bones in his body broken. But it's going to be a little bit different this time around, because most of Sasuke's attacks are a sure hit kill. With an attack like the Chidori Blade or Chidori Spear, it's straight to the chest for a one-shot kill. Sasuke doesn't play around. He also has the Sharingan Genjutsu, which is just an instant GG for him. There's absolutely nothing Zoro can do about this. And in character, Sasuke at some point in the fight will surely use Genjutsu, so it's not going to end well for Zoro. Sasuke's stamina is also pretty ridiculous, as he's able to fight in the war for almost 2 days straight with barely any rest, going up against the likes of Jubito, Madara, Kage, and proceeding to brawl Naruto from dawn till dusk. And with the power of his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, his eyes will never fade, so he's not losing his sight either. Even if somehow, miraculously, Zoro manages to get through Sasuke's complete Susanoo for some weird reason, Sasuke can just reform it right back to its full form like nothing happened, because it's just a chakra construct at the end of the day. He literally did this in the war when Jibito completely obliterated he and Naruto's avatar. He just went ahead to form it right back and then clad it around Naruto's Kurama avatar. So Sasuke just has this fight secured on every level. He's got more lethal attacks, he's just as fast as Zoro, and arguably faster, being able to keep up with characters like KCM Naruto and briefly reacting to Jibito as well. He's also got the better durability and defense with the Susanoo. His battle IQ is clearly far higher, and his versatility is just wicked. He has so much in his bag. Zoro loses this fight 10 out of 10 times, mid difficulty. And I had to pair Zoro up against EMS Sasuke because using any superior forms of Sasuke would just be overkill. I can't be using 6-pad Sasuke out here. Come on, man. But anyway, man, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like the video, watch it to the end, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for the new people out here, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.